move. All right. I need to go waffly. I don't know who Pandy is. Oh. Sheesh. Pandy. I'll work with him later. Adbon. Me. Cynical. Right at. Bam. Easy peasy. All right. Exciting match here. We will have HZ Heckhounds versus Boston Frost. Both teams 3-0'd us boyos at Atlanta. Robo. Oh, sheesh. Where's Robo? Oh, Robo is. Okay. And then Nightmare. And then mine. And then Verity. Triton. I don't know. Is that Triton? I don't know. Oh, okay, nope. Spoon. And then ADP. Okay. I should. Bruh. Oh, that was. Alright. So we're waiting on Verity to get in. And then we can get. Okay. Who picks first map? Let's see. Let's go to announcements. That doesn't tell the. Oh, it'll be in calendar. I think. Okay. Control. Nepal. Okay, so first map's gonna be Nepal. Done. Settings. Map. None. Control. Nepal. Easy. Alright, while I'm waiting for these cool kids to get their boyos going, I am going to probably unwrap my pizza. Oh, I don't have a plate here. Unfortunate. I really should grab a plate. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna eat that like a savage. Alright. It's a good thing I have a container of plates with me here in my place of residence. Is Triton gonna get here soon? I'm gonna bother the people in Boston because I can and ask them what is going on. Hey gamers, what's going on?
Hello, Charlie.
Where is?
Hi, Charlie.
Hello, where's Triton?
That's a
Asleep?
wonderful question.
Probably.
Because I
I'm.
will potentially have to start digging
It's
into
not
your
working.
timeout soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
know.
fine. We are totally okay,
Okay
with that.
Okay.
This is going to be worth the wait.
Alright.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
No, don't even say hopefully here.
No, I'm joking. He shows up, dude.
You see, no. You see, this is what happened. We saw that they were playing QP, so we decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and run this out so they get cold.
Down.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
This is ridiculous, dude. Come on, Verity.
Alright.
Just run the alley DPS, you know?
I'm non-playing.
She's non-playing.
She's not playing.
So we
You
could
hate to see it.
pick up so we could pick up Verity.
Yeah, so we could pick up Verity so that if Sam wasn't here, we'd have a backup DPS.
Mm.
And now Sam nor Verity are here.
Are here. Yeah, even though
Just,
we gave multiple warnings about the game like a week ago.
You want me to try
Please.
calling Ruby?
No.
You
Ruby's
would rather
eating.
about Cram. I'd rather run
Ru-
Cram, to be
Ruby-
honest.
Ruby will slowly begin to come on. Just don't look at Gen Chat.
I saw Gen
I'm
Chat.
sorry, it's too late. It's too late.
Verity is about to get on and be like, huh?
Would you like to show Charlie?
Bad.
Look mad, dude. Our Gen chat's ruined. Okay.
Charlie, look at our Gen Chat. I just added you to the role, because it's easy.
Okay, what is it?
Buff.
Boston. Is it? Sheesh! Oh my god.
Oh shit.
All right.
Wait,
And
Wait,
now our timeout
Mel's on.
begins.
our timeout begins.
Yeah, Famel's on. Too bad we never picked him up.
Wow,
Oh,
Famel's
Sam's on. Sam's on. Sam's on.
Sam's
on.
on! God! Hog!
Oh,
Oh my
bad.
god!
Sam!
Sam, get in the call!
Sam, come on!
Come on!
Come on, Sam!
Sam!
I like how you guys literally just see the whole spam at severity, and then at the bottom you see camera guy, kick your ass in here.
Camera guy. Wait, does he do photography or something?
No,
Yeah, and Mel, Park, look at our names in Boston.
Well, I know, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I would assume camera guy meant.
Sam!
Sam!
Yes!
Oh my
Yes.
god!
You did it again.
I don't have to play DPS.
Hey, what's up? Dude.
Like, hey, what's up? No, fuck you.
We've used 1 minute of our timeout. Get in here. Let's go.
He's like,
But did Very not show up either?
No, man. Did you not see the chat? We spammed him multiple
Oh yeah, I see that. Poggers.
All right, I'm going back into caster box.
okay.
GL. All right. First I'm gonna make sure that they're not running illegal rosters. Robot Monkey, he is diamond. That's +1. I think Nightmare will probably be +1. Let's see, for Boston, Nightmare. Yeah, he's +1. That's +2, 0. Okay, so still at +2. +3. Spoon is who is he? Who is Spoon? I don't think they have Spoon on there. Okay, there is. The heck? Okay, he's Crimson. He is Frozen Gold. Okay, so he's -1. Okay, so they're at +1 right now. Or +3. 2. Yeah, legal enough. Robo Monkey, correct? I believe you. He we played comp with him earlier. I streamed comp with him earlier. He absolutely carried. All right. I don't even get to eat my pizza. Do I have to manually start it?
Initiating match.
Nope. Okay, good. All right. So we've got the boys HZ versus the boys Boston. Some stellar teams. I'm actually really mad I didn't get my pizza onto my plate before the match started. Let's see what kind of comps are going to be running on Nepal.
Ready for battle.
Looks like HZ's going to be running with the classic Brawl, speeding in with a Mei and a Kree for stun, while Boston is going to be rolling out
can't chat in your videos.
Diva Brawl. What the heck? Why are you speaking in my casting box?
I just wanted to let you know that your Twitch thingy is being weird.
What do you mean my Twitch thing is being weird?
You can't chat.
What do you mean you can't chat?
You'll figure it out.
Round
JS Orange chatted just fine. Oh, okay, she's gone. Alright, meeting onto point. I don't have a whole lot of count. Ooh, big MOWL. Separating off the Rhine. Robo Monkey quite desperate. big MOWL cutting off both of the tanks so they don't get any heals or any support. And AG is going to be taking the point. Now they got to set up a defense. Well, Boston, guess we try to figure out how to get past it. Yeah, chat, chat for sure works. I don't know. Sometimes people have issues with it. It's fine. Okay, they're gonna be taking the high ground, which is pretty solid. I don't usually do that because I am bad then. Oh, window coming out from Boston. It's blocked off by a MOWL. Big shatter, but it's blocked, so I guess it's not that big. You know what? I'm a huge fan of Waffly myself. Okay, never mind. I'm a fan of Robo Monkey. No, I'm kidding. I love Waffly. Alright. Interesting fight, but it looks like Boston is going to be taking point. Ah, see, now it works. Silly. Alright, Boston's coming in with only one ult. Meanwhile, HZ has 3 ults, and they're coming up on Kree ult. They could potentially grab Blizzard and take point. As long as Nightmare doesn't eat it. They're going to be taking... Oh, this offside. They sped through, but they got divided by Mei. Window coming out. Drawing out Lucio ult. Then a grab. Then a high noon. And everybody's pressing Q? Good lord. There's another Q. Somebody unbind their ults, please. Alright, so far it is a hefty fight that's going on. 4 point. Looking to be in favor of Boston. So far, Lucio and sounds like Kree are the only ones at point. Kree doing a big old zone. Respectable. Now we've got Spoon over here. Completely just healing people up. Getting the boys ready for the next fight. Yeah, you saw it. You see here first, folks. Yellow Mio running the Mei. Alright. Boston looks to be trying to do the same thing, speeding into the right side. Hopefully they can refrain from getting walled off. They did get walled off, but he did shatter the Mei. Fire strike coming through. Both windows from Baptiste coming out. Oof. Diva Bomb taking out their main source of healing. So HZ is going to want to win this fight quickly because they certainly do not win the sustained battle. They got Diva Atomic, which is really good for them. A Kree duel on point while the Mei is being super disrespectful. Honestly, I should remove him from the game. Alright, now it's a Bap, Mei, and Diva on point against a Bastion. Yeah, Bap, Zarya. And it looks like Boston is going to be retaking point. Oh, but big shatter coming out from Waffly, taking out the Baptiste. Adbon with a 3k. That's pretty spicy. It looks like HZ might actually clean up and take the point back. This looks like it might be a 99-99 type of round. Sheesh! And it's unfortunately going to be a huge stagger. They might be able to regroup just in time for a final fight. Lucio's really fast. I don't know, maybe he could run fast enough. But they might have to touch without him. He will be coming in with beat though, which is really good for them. Big grab coming out from HZ. Lucio beating, but unfortunately it's not going to be getting his team. High Noon coming out from Triton. Blizzard coming out. Sheesh, a lot of people are pressing Q. Oh, Creel taking out Mei. That's actually a really big pick, unfortunately. Triton was just him against the world. Very respectable. For the first map, HZ will be taking a round. Currently 1-0. Oh, up. I need to get Jianso to be specking red. Or was it blue? Oh no, oh sheesh. I think. There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
Alright, Waffly. Don't tell anybody, but you're my favorite main tank in this league, so I'm gonna spectate you for the first bit of the round. Wait, no, that's toxic because you get Spectator's Curse. Fire Strike gets eaten up. He's just getting slapped around. He's holding his shield, hoping to get other people to do all the damage. Meanwhile, he's getting absolutely schmacked. Immort coming out from his BAP, and he's dead because I'm a bad person who spectated him. Alright, both teams down their main tanks. HG is going to be down their main source of healing and their Mei. I think they might have to give this point up, regroup, and try to take fight. Alright, so Boston got the initial cap this round. Let's see how HZ pulls together a retake. This time I won't be cursing Waffly. I'll instead be cursing Robo-Monkey as he's defending from halfway across the map. Alright, early immortality coming out from Boston. Ooh, that's got to be painful. Mei blocked her own Ryan's Shatter. Is absolutely swinging away like a mad lad. HG's playing on Boston's side of the map. Big Shatter coming out, taking absolutely nobody. Now Mei's pressing Q, taking out the Sim, hopefully taking out the Zarya. Get the Zarya, got the BAP. It's looking to be a clean up that Ryan's on point. He's probably going to be swinging away like a madman. He's dead. Lucio going back to point so as to not get staggered and to not feed ult charge. So Boston still remains holding on to point. Boston only has beat going into this fight, but they are coming up. Oh, they also have Diva Bomb, but they are coming up on wall. Meanwhile, HZ has Mei ult, but they don't want to get that eaten up by Nightmare. They want to play this slowly, potentially get a little bit of ult charge. Big Shatter coming out from Robo-Monkey. He's swinging away, but the Mei has him frozen. Big grab coming out from Pandy. Diva Bomb. Wow, those Mei walls actually looked really cool. And is going to be... Oh no, the body block. Very interesting.
Score
1-1.
to 1. Ready for battle.
Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. I like to pretend like I'm a small drone or a jet or something. Jet. That's the sound jets make. All right, we spectate mine going in. All right, MOWL already coming out to dissect their Rhine from Boston. Boston's already down their main source of tanking. They're down both of their tanks, but they managed to get a Mei. I'm just assuming they're going to want to back off. They don't have any tanks. Some supports are dead. This feels bad. All right, AG is going to be taking point at the beginning of the round. So far, it's looked like that is the game-winning move. Because each team who's captured point first time in the round has gotten it. Alright, they're going to be brawling at this corner, hoping to get Shatter early. Waffly, as soon as he gets it, big Shatter, double Fire Strike kill. And it properly defends their point. Some more sheeshes for the culture? Absolutely, man. I'll hit you with a fat sheesh next time I see a huge play. Alright, Boston wanted to take a wider route. They don't want to take this close fight. High Noon coming out. Hoping to get a pick, but everyone's LOSing it like the big brain gamers that they are. Boston and Ryan's shield coming low, but Waffly strong as a statue. Window coming out. Whiff Shatter, I think. And now Boston rotating through, taking point, but Panty's really high charge, so as long as he can be supported properly, never mind. Alright, now it's just Baptiste and McCree getting the biggest stagger in human history. It hurts to see. Unless... Oh. Got Ryan swinging away Boop, which almost actually got him to pin Waffly. Immort coming out from Boston. May ult coming out from HZ. But there's no follow-up on it. Alright, now they're going to be fighting in this close quarters. Alright, MOWL dissected off Waffly, unfortunately. Now he's frozen. Big Shatter! Sheesh! Look at that. And the follow-up is immense. May coming out, blasting. May's dead. May has died. It was a big Shatter. I don't know. I'm not a smart man. I don't know how they didn't just steamroll through. Fire Strike coming through. They're going to be poking for more ult charge. Waffly is potentially going to be looking for another Shatter. He's 21% to it, so he's not going to get it this fight. But Robo Monkey already has Shatter. He's probably going to be popping it here in 3, 2, come on. Pop it as soon as the wall comes down. Coward. And Waffly pinning into the entire team. They have a strong defense. Robo Monkey holding on to Shatter. And they also have Beat for defense. Meanwhile, Waffly is also going to be coming up on Shatter. So if he plays this right, he can just get the entire enemy team. But it's looking... Oh, someone's on point. Not anymore. Oh, Yellow Me just barely outside of point. And the first map goes to Boston Frost. Very well played by both teams.
Play of the game.
Alright.
Triple kill. Double.
Well played. Well played. Sheesh. Show lobby. Back to lobby. Alright. Next map starts at 7:35. Oh wait, hold on. EST. Wait, hold on. Earlier when Onda messaged me, when I asked what his lineup was, he said Triton/Verity. For some reason, I thought they were the same person. Okay, no swaps coming from Boston. Verity spec red, please. No, I will not. Paris, no cap. I wish I could have them play Paris. That would be awesome. That's the map I wanted to play, but no. It's not in the map list. Because for some reason, people hate it. Literally the greatest map in the game. No chap. You guys are onto something. You guys should be making the rules. Okay. So there's no swaps coming from Boston. But any swaps from HZ? Question mark? Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna put some pizza on a plate. Good enough. Dead for Pandy. Okay, sounds good. Move dead. Pandy. Alright. Done. And King's Row is going to be the pick. I love King's Row because it was the first map where I actually looked good. That's the wrong button. None. King's Row. That's hybrid, is it not? Yep, King's Row on. Easy peasy. Dead stock Pog. You better believe this man's going to win the entire game. My boy Deadstock, he pops, alright? Absolute gamer. Spoon.
Now entering.
Kill feeder Pog. I don't see kill feeder in here. Are you capping on me, Reckless? Is this what you do? Robo Monkey huge Pog? I believe it, man. I love that, man. Spoon with the drive-by. Also, Boston has used 2 minutes of timeout. I need to make sure I have that in my text document. All right. So it looks like HZ is going to be running with a show lobby. Deadstock and Adbon.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay, there we go. Okay, looks like HG is going to be running with a spicy classic brawl with a Mei, hoping to completely dissect Boston as they're trying to walk through. Meanwhile, Boston's going to be running pretty much the same thing, except HG doesn't have the speed, and Boston has the soldier. So let's see how this works. All right. HZ being very aggressive on RoboMonkey, hoping to get him killed. But Big Anti comes out, takes out Zarya. RoboMonkey by himself. Immort comes out from HZ. It is very confusing not thinking that the blue color is Boston, because Frost and blue, they go together. Like glue and my digestive system in kindergarten. Alright, both teams have been regrouped. Fire Strike's coming out, dissecting RoboMonkey. I need to stop saying dissecting, it sounds really weird. Immort coming out from Boston. Waffly. Big Shatter coming out, getting only one person, but it's too far back to capitalize on. Immort comes out, but is immediately destroyed from HZ. RoboMonkey's taken out, so they're going to need to regroup before coming in. RoboMonkey's building Shatter. Mine already has his ult, and so does Spoon. So they can have an aggressive window Kree ult. But both teams' Baps have window. HZ coming up on Grav. Immediately pops it, forcing out Bap Immort. Now Nanoed Ryan. Now both tanks from Boston have been taken out. Now they need to regroup and retry. Oh, I just realized Adbon OT. That's exciting. I didn't realize he played tank. I thought he just played DPS. Respectable flex. Alright, Boston taking the long way around the statue so they don't get walled off quite so easily. Ult coming out from Triton and Mine. Just completely zoning out all of HZ while they take point, establish their presence. Waffly kind of split off from his team while Yellow is kind of stuck in the middle. Walls off Rhine. Nade comes out from Ana. Shatters come out from both. Waffly with the massive 4-man shatter. I'm going to hit it with a sheesh for the culture. Sheesh! No picks from that Creel, but I'm sure it did its job in zoning. RoboMonkey absolutely slapping around. And they have established their presence on the point. Looks like they're going to be taking it. And they're going to be moving some stuff along the road. RoboMonkey and Nightmare establishing space so the cart can be moved as much as possible. I hope they don't overextend, because I do that off cooldown every time I play, and it just feels bad. But so far, it looks like things are going great. Lucio's here, so I'm assuming their BAP is playing cart sitter. Let's go from the baby. Yeah, very true. Alright, they're holding this quarter while point is coming around. I need to move this plate. Oh. Both grabs come out. High Noon comes out. It doesn't get anybody, but it does take barrier. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because Blizzard comes out. And now Bap needs to hurry up and run away from Cart as he's being rushed by the entire military. Alright, now I need to move this plate of pizza because it was... Alright. Alright. Playing a classic strike, holding close here. But Boston, being the smart fellows they are, will take high ground and drop down onto them. MOWL coming out, so it slows down their retreat. Immediately, RoboMonkey is taken out. Immort comes out from Boston. D.Va hoping to eat something or other out of mech. High charge Zarya is just going to be slaying anybody within its sights. Nightmare getting staggered and teabagged. You hate to see it, fellas. He's just been removed from the league. You hate to see it. Alright, now they're holding close in lower area. Window coming out, hoping to just completely zone this entire lane so they can push through. Nade coming out from Ana, so you don't need to worry about anti-nades. But Window coming out from HZ. Both Immorts coming out, but only Boston's remains. Big anti coming from HZ. And it looks like they're going to be cleaning up and holding onto Cart. McCree is kind of by himself. He's going to be probably staggered. It's not a huge stagger, but it's a stagger nonetheless. What's with all these baby quotes in chat? High Noon coming out from dead stock, zoning anybody that's going to be wanting to push through heavily. Bossa no longer having their immortal, so they got to play a little bit more safely. High Noon coming out from mine. He didn't get shattered. He did damage. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Sheesh! Blizzard coming out. It froze some people, but not a huge follow-up. Boston fighting for their lives to get on the point, but HZ just has too much of a presence here. Potentially staggering the Diva and Mei. You hate to see it.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, now Farah is coming out from Boston. Does he have a Mercy to accompany him? He does not. That's a dangerous game then. A lot of ults coming out. Mine behind. Trying to just do as much damage from the back as possible. Robo Monkey coming in, absolutely slapping them. Farah is poking away at the high charge Zarya. Now they're focusing on the Mei on point because that stall is absolutely annoying. I'm going to spectate somebody. Dead stock too good. That's accurate. I think he's smurfing. I think we should get some bans going. Dead stock comes equipped with a backpack, so it can carry. Alright, window coming out from Boston, zoning out anybody that wants to contest him from point, and then... Oh, that's actually a really big Diva bomb. Unfortunately, immortality is an ability in this game. Yell Meow on the Doomfist, pushing people around. But I think... Ooh, this actually is a really close fight. Boston is potentially going to be able to just take this and keep going. Robo does schlap, alright? Man schlaps with the best of them. Baptiste on point, keeping them from moving just for a little bit. I think HZ's goal here is to get them into overtime so they don't have any time. Because I think Boston might be able to pull out. Ooh, big shatter. Sheesh! But there's no follow-up. I think Boston's going to be able to pull off getting it all the way to the end point. But HZ just wants to make sure that they get into overtime at least. Big Blizzard coming out. It doesn't get anybody... Oh no, that's a lot of ults. Yellow just trying to stall out for as long as possible. Deadstock hoping to get at least one pick here. Ball chosen for the stall, but he got shattered. I'm assuming my camera skills are absolute dog. Alright, Boston captures with time. HZ had some very, very solid holds. So I am very intrigued to see how they plan on taking the point. The Robo Ball. Yeah. Man's a god amongst men.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Robo Ball hard carry? I believe it. When I play comp with him, when he locks ball, 0% loss rate is all I'm saying. Never lost when Robo was on ball. And that's on God.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright.
Objective
We're holding this close, but Boston is not holding with the Mei, so they don't have to worry about the Mei wall, but they do have a Bastion, which is a very interesting strat. HZ coming up through, I don't know the call out for this area, but they're coming to take the high ground and just drop onto point after they've established that they hold all of the high ground. Alright, they've completely taken the high ground. Now how do they do the objective of getting on point? Alright, they're on point. However, there is a Bastion that is dead. Robo Monkey swinging away like an absolute mad lad. Immort coming out from HZ. Is all by his lonesome. Meanwhile, HZ, if I am reading this correctly, did not suffer any casualties, excuse me. Anyway, we could get the score at the top in like red Comic Sans. I might be able to get that set up for you after this map. Are you a Robo Monkey fan or a Robo Chimpanzee? I don't know the correct answer to that. Oh, big shatter coming from mine. Sheesh! Both Ryans coming just swinging away like the mad lads they are. And from the looks of it, it only costed them 1 ult. Deadstock does have ult alongside Baptiste. So they can do a Kree window. And they have grab coming up. So they do have a variety of mixing and matching that they can do. Window coming out from Boston. Meanwhile, Sigma's also ulting, taking their entire team. Immort coming out from HZ as his grab. What are they going to do with that? Window, okay, very cool. Immort coming out from Boston. They're pushing through this area. This is a really good area to not be stuck in. Ryan is now completely by himself. HZ should be able to just consume. Spoon alone on point. He's vibing. There's only one correct answer. I'll just say I'm a Robo Monkey fan. All right, I'm a fan of Robo Monkey. All right. All right. Boston has elected to have the Pharah, but without the Mercy Pocket, I have not seen a whole lot of successful Pharahs. But I know Onda. I know he's capable of great things. He'll be able to pull it off. Robo Monkey playing in the front like a Chad tank, swinging away. Unfortunately, Pharah is taken out, and Robo Monkey is frozen. And Boston is being pushed back while Baptiste pushes the cart. It looks like Bap is just Charlie. Because that's what I do. I just stand on point all game. I'm pretty sure I don't even see the enemy. I just stand on point and let everyone else do everything. Waffly playing forward, hoping to do some damage onto the Ryan shield so that he can get a free shatter. Grav coming out, forcing them to use immortality. He sees that the enemy Ryan is has a low shield, and he jumps off the map. That's how I react in that situation. Y'all rocking with Robo Monkey? Hell yeah, man. Who wouldn't rock with Robo Monkey? Unless that's slang that I've completely misinterpreted. Then hell yeah. Send it, brother. Robo Monkey coming in with Shatter, and they also have Grab with them. They can do something cheeky, they can do something annoying. This game is both of those things. Baptiste wall window coming out from HZ. Zoning out the side, but Pharah will be poking as they continue to take this corner. Grav Blizzard coming out alongside Pharah ult. But HZ continues to trek on. Creole coming out from Deadstock, taking out Lucio before the next fight even starts. This could be really bad for Boston. Triton using Ice Block. Robo Monkey with a big two-man shatter onto the Baptiste and Kree. Baptiste is taken out, which is really good for Boston, so I'm going to give them a sheesh for the culture. Sheesh! Sheesh. Adbon and Waffly cleaning up around point. Triton jumping so that when he turns into Ice Cube, he can contest point. Robomonkey on the ball for stall. Waffly swinging away like a madman. Adbon got 3 billion% charge. Ryan pinning into Narnia. Waffly, he's just going at it. This is whack-a-mole to him. He doesn't give a care about anything in the universe. All that he cares about is if his hammer making contact with something, hitting a shatter. I don't know if it landed on anybody. There was a cart in the way. Dead stock with 120% accuracy.
Scores 3-3. Switching sides.
Sheesh is right. Negative press. Yo, can we get a mod to ban negative press, please? No. Unfortunately, we will not ban negative press. Because I am an advocate for free speech.
Ready for battle.
However, if you put pineapple on your pizza, you will be banned. I'm sorry. Like that's that's not your First Amendment right to put pineapple on your pizza. That's a war crime, and you deserve to be tried in a court of law. The Supreme Court will judge you for your sins. All right, looks like Boston will be making the initial attack on the point. Let's see how they handle this. HZ will be running a May. So Robomonkey will really want to be careful not to get cut off. They'll be looking to make the big boy rotations through this area. I don't know the callouts for any maps. I'll be real with you. And they're cut off. Hoping to close in on Robomonkey, but Robomonkey pins through. Immort coming out from HZ and Boston. Both Rhines will just be swinging away. Robomonkey getting frozen, but there's no follow-up. Boston looks like they can just walk backwards, but he does get cut off. And unfortunately, it's going to look like a big stagger. Waffly getting frozen, Mine vibing, Yellow Meow vibing. Waffly's shield's really low. I'm going to spectate him, see how he's doing. That's not Waffly. Spectate in first person so I can see him swinging away. Window coming out from HZ to shoot the boils that are grabbed. Window coming out from Boston, a little bit far into point. And a big swing to clear off point. Sheesh.
Round 3 complete. Scores
Why are people saying sus? Stop flooding my chat with sus, please. Oh my good lord. If my small brain understands this game enough, it looks like Boston can only hope to draw this map. Meanwhile, HZ has the potential to win or draw this map. So let's see how they do it.
ready for battle.
Looks like this time Boston's not going to be having the Bastion approach, but rather they're going to be running the Junk May with a Rhine Diva and a Bap Lucio, respectively. HZ will be running the Rhine Zarya Brawl with Deadstock on the Kree, so he can hard carry. And Yellow Meow on the Hangzhou. I heard he's been working on that a lot. I'd like to see how that works out for him. He might have played that in the map before, but my attention span is Cynical on the Lucio and Bap on the Readat. Yes, it was in the wrong order. I am not a wise man.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
Alright, HZ coming through. Looks like they're going to be going through main. Waffly just being raw aggression given human form if he is even that low. He's pushing through, I think that's Hotel. He's got Bubble. He's cut off, but he's also got Zarya with him. No bubbles for him, but he's going to be pinning through, swinging away like I know him to. He's killed, but that's okay. They have time. They can regroup. They can try to take point. They just need to make sure to feed as little ult charge to Boston as possible. What if Boston is just built different? That is entirely possible. If there's any way I could describe the build of Boston, it would just be non-categorized. Waffly's shielding off so that his teammate can get through. Now, how do they plan on pushing through? He's trying to bait out MOWL. Unfortunately, he's making it too obvious. Alright, MOWL won't be coming out yet. Unfortunately, it does not cut off him from his team. Both windows coming out. I'm not wise enough to know if they're good. Shatter coming out does not get anybody. Waffly still holding on to... He doesn't have Shatter. I lied. I thought he did. Alright, they're backing off, not feeding ult charge. Getting the people that they need. Waffly trying to build up shield, trying to build up ult charge so he can walk in with Shatter. He knows RoboMonkey doesn't have Shatter, so he has a huge advantage in that respect. Alright, they have grab. Adbon's probably going to be looking for a big one. They want to bait out D.Va's defense matrix so that she won't have it for when Zarya grabs. Because D.Va knows that Zarya's looking for a grab. Shatter does not hit anybody. Grab does get RoboMonkey. Is there a follow-up on it? RoboMonkey absolutely slammed into the wall. But there's no follow-up on it. Is this going to be a draw? HZ will not be coming into this fight with any ults other than maybe Beat, which could be absolutely massive. And they could potentially build up Blizzard if they build it fast enough. But they want to try to not get it eaten up by D.Va. They've made the swap to D.Va. Oh, they don't see the junk. They don't see the junk. But it doesn't matter because Beat saved the boys. Immort coming out from Boston. Ryan pinned in. Big Shatter. Sheesh! Waffly has unfortunately been cut off. RoboMonkey did get the Shatter landed. And it looks like HZ is going to take this map. Good map, ladies and gentlemen. All right. There you go. Now they're both in Comic Sans. All right, now the score for both teams is 1-1. I need to get that to not be looking like that. All right. Next map starts at... Oh, wait, hold on. All right, they will not be going into halftime. So next map at 9:05. That's Ruby Red Spec. RoboMonkey through? I don't think so. I think RoboMonkey was... He was popping, all right? Both teams were popping, alright? If you want any proof of that, look at how close that last map was. That was... Sheesh! The last fight was down to a Baby Diva and a Bap Mei. Okay. Hana Mira. Map. Hanamura on. King's Row off. I almost left. Alright. Ba 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 ba. Hey, what's going on, Alabama? Welcome to the stream. This is a very close match. Currently, the score is 1-1. First map was taken by Boston. Second map was taken by HZ in a very, very close map. All right, Boston appears to be ready. I appear to be eating. Mm-hmm. Are Dona messages on? I believe so. I do believe I have that properly set up. Just whatever you do, don't say anything that's gonna get me banned. I do have a censor going, so if you're planning on like... Wait, hold on. I don't know why it didn't show those. Thanks for the $1 from KGS Orange. Said sheesh in chat, RoboMonkey number 1. And donated another $1, sheesh in chat, RoboMonket gang. Did they not show? Oh, wait, hold on. I think that's oh, yeah.
Traveling to Hanamura.
That's my fault. Let's see.
Ready for battle.
There. I got it fixed, I think. Sorry, it's
Attackers.
it was a new source, so I didn't have the alert box widget in. That's my bad. But there you go. There's the credit you deserve for giving your dollars to a poor old man.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
But KJS Orange, thanks for bringing that to my attention that I didn't have that properly set up. Alright, both teams having interesting forms of brawl. HZ running with a Rhine Sigma, a comp that I'm not familiar with, as I am a brawl one trick. Boston running through the good old Rhine Diva, hoping to eat any form of ult that is a projectile. Boston Frost pushing through this close lower area to try to take the high ground. Like the big boys they are. Diva pushing through. So far, it looks like HZ is doing better at building ults for these fights. Oh, am I going to be streaming with Ali later? Oh, I see what you did there, Ali later. Probably. We might stream some comp. Or if she wants to do that game that we played last weekend, we can also do that. Right, both teams brawling, but Waffly is playing it smart here as he could get poked out. So he tries to play a bit back. Alright, Boston has now successfully made it through where they were originally trying to go, taking the high ground to get a vantage point. Yellow hoping to get a big boy Riptire, and he did in fact get that. KGS Orange, thank you for the $1 dono. Rolling bucks flooding in what you like on your pizza. Inspirational. I should put that quote on a painting and hang it in my living room. AG will be coming in with 3 ultimates. Adbon taking a little bit of damage. Waffly with the snipe. Can I get a sheesh spam in chat? Boston will be coming in with window and nothing else. HZ definitely has a huge ult advantage here. So Boston either wants to dry fight this or they just want to be studs. And both of these teams are filled with Chads, so whatever you expect from them, it's probably wrong. They're literally both of them. When we had to like have them apply to be teams, we asked what their build was, and we just did not have a category for them. That's how different it was. What game was that? It was called It Takes Two. It's a game about 2 parents who are getting a divorce, and their daughter had a hard time coping with that, and she did some voodoo stuff and put them into dolls, and now you're doing fun co-op puzzles to try to get to your daughter and solve it. Oh, HZ has been forced away from point while Boston somehow with gusto just ripped point from their hands. Big Diva Bomb coming from Nightmare, but Waffly is in fact an alpha and he's just swinging away. Robo Monkey trying to take point. Waffly going X game mode. What do you like on that pizza? I'm a fan of meat lovers, but I'm the type of person that, it sounds weird, I like to eat a good amount of slices. Meat lovers fills me up quickly. I like eating a lot of slices mainly because I get stuffed crust pizza, so I like eating like all the crust in one sitting. Because after you finish like one sitting of it and you refrigerate it and it has to be reheated, it doesn't taste the same. So I just get pepperoni instead. Riptire coming through, getting Robo Monkey. But Boston does look like they're making quite the fight on point. It's just Diva on point. Solo shattered. That's toxic. Can we get bans on Waffly, please? And it looks like it's going to be a full hold. Unless. Maybe there can be a big boy play made. I'm going to spectate Waffly. I want to see his POV of this. Waffly zoning that Baptiste from getting in, and it looks like it's going to be a full hold.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Get an air fryer. I will eventually. I'll be real with you. I'll eventually get an air fryer. GX Shattering, thank you for the follow. Also, I need to see if anybody else followed that I didn't see. Storm Gig, thank you for the follow. You followed 15 minutes ago. I did not give you recognition for it, so thank you.
Ready for battle.
I could make hood meals. Yeah, man, I can throw some spice on there, you know, some salt. Get a little crazy, maybe a little pepper.
30 seconds.
All right, Boston looks like they're going to be holding with a double shield with a Pharah for poke and a Mercy Pocket and a Junkrat. They're going to be looking for a lot of shield break, a lot of poke. Meanwhile, Flapjack435, thank you for the follow. Meanwhile, it looks like HZ is going to also be doing the same thing. They're going to be looking to TP to point and probably MOWL off Boston so they can just take point easy peasy. They have Brig and Bap, so it looks like they're just wanting to just be in their face and just fighting, just swinging away. But they want this fight to happen. Durain573, thank you for the follow. Oh, they TP'd up top. That's smarter than me. Waffly is... he dropped down. Yellow, unfortunately, stuck by himself, but he might be able to loop around, get to his team. Farah is just poking away at HZ. Deadstock sim beaming up. Looks like they're fighting outside of point, but this fight's taking far too long for their comp style, I think. I think their comp style is they want to go in, they want to fight hard. Oh. You know what? Maybe this is why I don't make up the comps. It looks like HZ will be taking map 2.
Victory.
You brave for the salt and pepper combo. Yeah. I'm something of a brave man. Alright.
Play of the game.
Be ready for Triton. Okay. Let's see.
Double kill.
There's going to be 2 on the board for HZ. Sheesh. Ugh. All right. All right, Route 66 sounds good. Done. Setting map. None. All right, they said route on. All right. Talk about being interactive and talking about random stuff in between real stuff. Oh, very cool. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember what I was talking about. You're here for Robo. Now we're here for Charlie. Ah, thanks, man. I try to be a funny man. I also try not to force comedy. Forced comedy is kind of just painful to listen to. Okay, so HZ is R. Boston, I'm assuming, is going to be coming up with a strat as they are in what feels like the final map, unless they can pull through something spectacular, which I believe that they can pull off. Boston is a phenomenal team. I know they got the gusto. I know they got the sauce. But let's be honest, HZ... this season they had a really rough start. Like, if I recall, they lost 4 or 5 weeks in a row. But here they are. They 3-0'd Atlanta. I don't know what their match was last week. And this week they are contending with Boston. Atlanta and Boston were both believed to be the #1 teams of MOWL. At one point, Atlanta was the #1 team. Okay. Atlanta was the #1 team. I think currently Boston is the #1 team. And HZ is pulling their weight in this match. And so far they are in the lead. They're doing phenomenal. And I gotta respect that. When you play with Ali, you should say better together with Charlie later. Sheesh. After the divorce, though, I don't know if we're Charlie later. I think it's gonna be Charlie never. Simp. We appear to have a simp spam in chat. Let's go. I don't know who we're simp spamming. Please don't say you're spamming simp for me. Anybody who calls me a simp gets banned. I'm very obviously capping, by the way. I don't have that low of an ability to take jokes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boss, this so good. Yeah. Oh, HZ coming out with the Bastion and the Pharah. I feel like this is like classic HZ. Like this is what we can. This is what like HZ specializes in. Is the Bastion Pharah, and I'm so happy I get to see it. Though I am upset that I don't see a Torb 1v1 going on. Alright, Boston looking for some form of entryway to get into the fight. They want to be able to get into the fight without getting immediately sprayed down by that Bastion. That Bastion is going to be a huge problem. But unfortunately, Deadstock is just super good at this video game. But Boston is moving that cart forward inch by inch. And sometimes that's just what it takes. You just got to get 1 millimeter at a time. Oh, Immort coming out from Boston, which means they won't have to protect themselves from that ult. They've lost their Lucio. They're now cornered in several places, looking to be a huge team-wide stagger. Deadstock has taken up his mantle back up here. Trying to pay attention to I'm trying to pay attention to this match while reading chat. First time I've had chat move this often. Yellow is absolutely poking them down. Boston's going to be coming in with 3 ults, looking to... It'll eventually transform into 6 ults. AG has 4 ults at the moment. Plenty of ult combinations they're going to be doing. HZ gets the initial pick, and they ate the male. That's wild. Nightmare is no longer in mech. They are not. They're not in a good spot. Oh, they got the pick onto the fire, which is actually massive, unless the Mercy can manage to pull off the res. Robo with the big shatter onto the Baptiste. If they can get that Baptiste and they got the Orisa, they can manage to get that cart pushed a little bit farther. And they got the Mercy. HG is going to want to reset, and if they want a full hold, they need to get here soon. Also a Charlie simp. I understand, man. I've been told I'm very simpable for. But all that I ask for my simps is you're not obligated to donate or sub. Just vibe out and chat. That's good enough for me, brother. Ult's coming out from both teams. But it looks like HZ did have the ult advantage, unless... Yes. HZ holding the high ground because they are wise gamers. Unfortunately, Waffly dropped, so the team drops with them because they are, as I said, wise gamers. I'm stuck in some form of a box. Okay. Oh. I think I'm lagging.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Zarya.
Okay. Fuck. My internet died. Oh no, my internet died.
Traveling to Route 66.
All right. I don't know if the stream's still on, but it looks like Boston managed to get quite a bit of distance, or is it HC pushing? I think it's Boston pushing. Boston got quite a bit of distance, which is really good for them. They have 2 Reinhardts on the field. Maybe to get some double shatters going. Unfortunately, Echo's clone ran out. Okay, we back. Pog. Shatter coming out from RoboMonkey, but there's no follow-up on it. I don't know why my internet died. I apologize. It does that from time to time. Let's see. Who is leader? Okay, it's RoboMonkey.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, Shatter coming out from Waffly. Sheesh! Took out the whole squad. HE's going to be coming in with Window, possibly Valk, and May ult. Meanwhile, Boston will be coming in. They'll hopefully try to build Diva Bomb and Clone and Creel. Window coming out from HZ. Zoning Echo is now down. They've slowed Boston's push. They might want to wait for the Echo, but if they do, they run the risk of getting poked down. Waffly smacking around. MOWL comes out from HZ, I think.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh, mine has turned into May. How would I get a Blizzard? Blizzard is actually massive on maps like these. Actually on any map, I suppose. Shatter coming out from Waffly, not going to be getting anybody. The clone May did actually get a pretty big Blizzard. Unfortunately, there was no follow-up on it. Mine fighting for his life. I thought it was weird earlier. My camera wouldn't like move from the area I was at. I don't know if the stream showed it. And then I was like, what the hell's going on? And it wouldn't let me spectate other people and look up, and my latency is like 625. I'm like, that explains a thing or three. Alright, boss is going to be defending with a Rhine, Diva, Echo, McCree, Baptiste, and Lucio. Meanwhile, HZ looking to potentially... They have a monkey Rhine, but it doesn't look like anybody else is going to dive with the monkey. So I'm very excited to see how they work with that. It is definitely a different stream. So when I upload this VOD, I have to upload 2 separate VODs. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. I think it only does it with Overwatch 2. I think with everything else it works fine. Alright, both Ryan's clashing in. Robo Monkey's swinging away, but he doesn't have any supports with him, so he has to be careful. He might want to back up. Meanwhile, Yellow is just poking him in the back. Shatter comes through, but there's no follow-up. KJS Orange, thank you for the $1. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. I'll be honest. I like blue. It's a good color. If I couldn't pick blue, I would go with purple. Purple's also very solid. Alright, Deadstock is just absolutely mowing into people. Meanwhile, Diva is kind of just shooting Deadstock for free. Waffly and Adbon by themselves. Somehow Waffly made it up there. I was not paying attention. I'm assuming Ryan Penn kind of booped him up. Waffly getting onto point, trying to do something or other. Ali made a guest visit onto the stream. Very cool. Alright, HZ pushing through the high ground. Diva Bomb coming in. Absolutely disruptive. Takes care of Deadstock, which is really good for Boston. High Noon coming out, taking care of Mercy. HZ is going to want to back off. Unless they've got the gusto. Unless they got the raw energy. Unless they got the... Okay. Okay, I can respect it. I can respect it. Sheesh! Shatter onto the Orisa, but there's no follow-up. Mercy tries to get the res, but flew too far away. Now they're going to be playing it a little bit safe, trying to get some poke in to get some ult. Is Waffly okay? Alright, both teams brawling. Boston pulling out the window. Oh, Mercy getting the res off onto the Baptiste. They're hoping to have a full team up for this next fight. Boston only has 1 ult going into this fight. Meanwhile, HZ has 2 ults coming in. They aren't exactly coordinated ults that you can like combo, but they can still be pretty big. Big eat from Nightmare. Big stun from Verity. Deadstock gets the stun onto Lucio, taking him out. All they have left for healing is Baptiste. Now it's Diva against the world. Are they going to stagger her? Or are they going to kill her? Alright. Now it looks like HZ has... Not HZ. It looks like Boston has one fight left. No, it's HZ. I'm silly. I'm a silly man. HZ has... I'm just gonna stop. My brain is not in the right space. Waffly with a big two-man shatter. Oh wait, no, that person was dead. Taking out the Mercy. That's fine. They have a BAP. And D.Va gonna be taking out. Will Ryan be able to make it in time to stall? Unfortunately, that's gonna be a no-go. My ping is spiking. Likely the stream is going to disconnect. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to be careful, but I don't know how to be careful. So if the stream does disconnect due to my internet crashing, don't be alarmed. I'll have it up as fast as possible. Waffly with the big four-man shatter. Sheesh! Window coming out. Gonna be fire striking through. Does not get anybody. Grab coming out. Getting Robo Monkey. Hopefully they can get the pick. Verity with the high noon, but does not get anybody with it. Lucio stalling point for as long as possible. Waffly slapping D.Va before she can get into mech. They've reached second point. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go to reach the same distance that Boston did. Waffly playing forward. Mine has cloned Zarya. Hoping to get a grab if he can charge up the cloned ult fast enough. Looks like he's at 73%. He got it's a big one, but MOWL has blocked them off, so they should be fine. Counterpin. Sheesh. Window coming out from Adbon's not. No, that's Spoon. Yeah, window coming out from Spoon. Alright, HZ regrouping on point. I want to push it a little bit. Robo Monkey has pinned in, so he doesn't have that available to him. Shatter coming out from Waffly, but it didn't get anybody. Grab coming out from Adbon. High Noon coming out from Verity. Gets the BAP. That's not looking good for HZ. They're down their Rhine, but they have their BAP back. Can they still push? Adbon is really high charge. High Noon coming out from Deadstock. Guess the Echo. They got the BAP. They got the D.Va. It looks like they will be able to make it 2 point if EDP doesn't stall long enough. He manages to stall. Robo Monkey alone on point. Does not get the shatter. HZ taking the third map before my stream crashes. And the score is 3-1 HZ. Right. All right, I believe that will be it for this stream. As it is Saturday, I will be streaming something else later. I don't know what it will be. I think Ali wants to stream something with me, whether it's that game that we played last weekend or just some stupid stuff on Overwatch. We might stream that, and if that's not the case, then I will be streaming a game called Oxygen Not Included. I need to continue that colony type thing later. So if you guys want to check that out, I will be streaming that out later. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for those of you who just popped by, or those of you who have just watched the stream in its entirety. I appreciate those of you who followed within the stream, and those of you who have donated. See ya.